Hello and welcome to the Dapper Swede. My name is Johan. Today is a really rainy and gloomy day here in Los Angeles and it is miserable, and I thought what better to do on a gloomy day than to bright it up with a little spring floral arrangement. So I thought let's go to Trader Joe's and see what flowers they have and put together a little spring floral arrangement. So join me. Oh yes, we're gonna find lots of pretty flowers. Oh, I for sure think it's tulip season. I think we found our flower. It's gonna be tulips. So we are back from Trader Joe's and I found some beautiful tulips. Now I bought 4 bunches of 10. I wanted different colors and they were like, what was it, $5.95 or something like that a bunch, so very inexpensive. And then I bought for Cynthia branches. This is going to be a lovely spring arrangement that I also did for the Winchester Home and Garden Club a couple of weeks ago, where I spoke on how to set luxury tables. And it wasn't about flower arranging, but when you set a table you want flowers, and I made this arrangement. And it is very simple and it looks very pretty, and I think it is something that you can just keep on your dining table because you can see over it. For this arrangement you want a low and wide container, so that could be a low and wide vase, that could be a lot of things. This is actually a vegetable dish that is from my grandmother's china. So I'm going to take the lid off and I'm just going to use the bottom of this vegetable dish, and very simply we're going to start by cutting a couple of these branches for Cynthia branches, and we're probably going to let's cut that one too, and they're going to be about 2 inches longer than what the dish is. And we're just going to pick, and you want branches that have some side branches because this is what we're going to use to then secure all of the different tulips so they don't flop too much. So I'm just picking some of these, and to make it a little bit more secure I'm going to use this floral wire, and I'm just going to do a little bit in the center. Just wire it in the center. Nothing major. And then I'm spreading them out, and I add some more and spread them out. Just spread them out. So you see, it becomes like a grid. So we'll put that on here, and then we can add the rest of the branches on here. Just secure it. And then once those are pretty secure, you can just place a little bit more on top. But in essence, this is to keep those flowers from not tipping over. So you want it crisscrossing in all sorts of ways so that it can kind of hold each other. I think that's it. Very, very simple. And then we start with the tulips. And here there's really no specific way to it. I'm just going to cut tulips, and fairly short. Like literally just like short tulips. And then I just put them in the different areas. And I usually like to start with one color and then spread them out, and that way I know that the colors are spread around the arrangement. Well, let's see here, spread that out a little bit so we get the flower in there. let's continue with the white. We've done the two-tone. Let's do some more here. A little bit shorter for that one. So we have done the pink two-tone and the white because they kind of coordinate, so we spread them around. Now let's do yellow. And I love yellow tulips. Okay, let's do the solid pink here. And you can really do this with any kind of flower. You could do this with roses. Multicolored roses would look beautiful. It would be a little bit reminiscent of a rose bowl. You know those when you have a perfect bowl. This is a little bit more casual and irregular, but I do think that this could also work. And I am arranging these right now and adding the water later, but I would probably suggest adding the water before you do this. That way, when you're done, you are done. But I'm just going to use a pitcher and add the water, so not a big deal. And done. How long did that take? Like 5 minutes? That is probably the easiest and prettiest way that I think you can make a spring bouquet. Let's add some water. Okay, like so. And there you have it. A very, very easy and quick spring arrangement with tulips. But you can do this any time of year. But I love having this on the dining table because you can see over it. It's very pretty. It's not fussy. And you don't need any oasis. You don't need anything special. And honestly, if you had branches with more like side branches, you wouldn't even need the wire. I only had that because I needed to keep the first ones locked in. So you just make a grid and that's it. Let's start with flowers. So here we have it, the flower arrangement. I put it under a little mirror with a collection of silver candlesticks with different kind of colored candles. So there are mismatched candlesticks and there are mismatched colors of the candles, and it's the same colors of the candles that are in the arrangement. So it kind of ties together. So we have pink, yellow, and white, all the same colors that we have in the arrangement. And I think that makes it a little bit more eclectic and casual, but still very pretty. So until next time, bye.